All the tomato plants here. I have to move them out today, spread them around. Parsley, watermelon, you name it, it's all here. Yeah. Oh, and there's some strawberries, look at that. Oh yeah. Hey, breakfast. Hey. Oh my. That was delicious. Now that tastes like strawberry. Here's a lot of raspberry. Quite a bit of raspberry. More than I'll ever eat. Yeah. A lot of garlic too. My God, look at it all. Well, that's garlic, eh? And raspberries. I guess this is going to be one of those long walk and talks, I guess. Yeah. Yep. Sure is. Lots of strawberries. Pick them daily, just so I get to eat them and not something else. I put a tomato here. I took the potatoes out and I put these tomatoes in here, see? Oh, hey, Mama, what's going on? Mama Bear Yoda. You hungry? What do you want? Oh, yeah? Well, I'm doing a video. It's a Fujiya apple. It's, I don't take off little apples to make bigger apples. I don't do any of that. I just let grow what grows. But you can do that, but I don't. I don't prune the top of my fruit trees either. I let them grow naturally, and I put a grapevine in them. Yep. That's a sugar plum there. Grapes all coming down over there. That's a nice grape too. And this is a cherry tree here. And it's an Italian plum back there. Oh look, my friend, the morning glory or loco weed. Yeah. So yeah. So down here, a lot of squash and watermelon and zucchinis and that kind of thing, you know. The leaves are getting quite large now. And there's a bunch of spinach underneath there. Look at that, eh? I'll have to gather the seed, and there's another squash. This group here grew by itself. Or was it that group? Hard to say. But they grew by themselves, and here's a little crop of spinach I'm letting go to seed, you see? See? I'm letting that go to seed. I always let some go to seed and leave some for the birds too. And here's some volunteer tomato. And here's some lettuce, you know. And potato, and this place is quite alive. And here's some watermelon here. I think, oh no, that's not watermelon. I did put watermelon somewhere here, but here's some volunteer tomatoes. Some nice lettuce. I came in and ended up getting some nice lettuce today. So that was a lot of fun. I need to grab a few onions. There we go. I get some few onions here. I use a lot of onions every day. And now the tomatoes, these are volunteer tomatoes, they can grow there. Yeah. But there's my buddy. Mama Bear Yoda. Yoda. My good friend, hey? Look at this little grouping of tomatoes, lettuce, and more tomatoes, and poppies, and bigger poppies. Oh my. And this is Shirashida. Yeah, it's hard to say Japanese names. And tomatoes and red lettuce and that kind of thing, and kale and mint, and lots of more lettuce, little groupings of lettuce. Let me see, lettuce. And here, this is a Chinese spice cabbage here. It's really nice. See that? It's beautiful to eat. And it's spicy. Here's some more, I think this is a cauliflower, I think. Yep, cauliflower. And some watermelon and a squash. I like to plant things all together, you know. And here's some more squash, kale, lettuce, poppies. I have to get in and thin this out a little. Some more cucumbers there. Some peas there. Here's a cucumber there, and peas. If you notice, I don't have bug problems, you know. Like, I can show you the neighbors, man, they got bug problems, but you see, I don't have any of that. And if you do see some holes here and there, then that's okay. That just means it's organic, you know. And see all the potatoes here, this is all potatoes. But see, I also put radishes, nitrogen fixers here. Every year I coat the entire food forest with it. And yeah. So when I do find a weed or two here and there, which you know that has grown, and I'll pull it out and throw it in this hole here, where I took the soil out and put it down for the main weeds, you know. Like, and then you're going to get a weed growing here and there, and you just kind of reach down and pull it out. So this is like all the brassicas and cabbage and kales and stuff. And then there's like new baby ones, see? Once I harvest this, I take the outside leaves off, but see, there's all this green. Look at the potatoes, more potatoes. And then there's like, this is I think, yeah, Brussels sprout. I think, yeah, looks like it. It's large, it's huge, takes up a lot, you know. But I don't have issues like other people talk about, oh, bugs got me, they're doing this, and nothing survived. And I'm like, oh, you know, first thing you do is biochar and wood ash everything when you put down your cardboard and leaf mulch. Yeah, and again, this is a lot of potatoes through here. You see, a lot of potatoes. Yeah, and this is horseradish here. This is really nice. This is hot, and it has a nice root, you know. But yeah, so yeah. Oh, a volunteer plum tree. See that? Oh, cool. Hey. So yeah, and here's all kind of different squash and potatoes and everything living together. And these are beautiful greens here. I eat these greens all the time. Yeah, yeah, I sure do. Yeah, more garlic here. A lot bigger garlic here. They all have the scapes now, you see. And here's some really nice garlic there. I'll have to get in here and fix things up. But on a more serious note, get up and grow. Here's some strawberries here. There's some more strawberries. I think I better eat this one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mmm. A lot of raspberries here. This is a loquat. My buddy Steve there, my Earth Warrior buddy Steve, he actually ate those on a video. I have to wait a while to get to that. Yeah. Have more, you know, strawberries. And oh look, Mama Bear Yoda. The superstar. More strawberries here. There we go. I'll be back for them. But right here, this is a ton of raspberries. You see? Like a ton. Yeah. And this is all raspberry here. But then, see, this is all sunchoke. This is all underground food. And this is feverfew. You see? Feverfew is nice. That's really nice. And this is a giant Atlantic dill pumpkin. It's just about to flower any day. And there's a few of them, but there's a whole bunch of other different pumpkins. This is goji berry here. The leaves are really delicious too on this plant here that's moving. Those leaves are delicious, slightly spicy. But it is a nightshade, and if you're nightshade sensitive, I wouldn't bother with that one. But if you're not, well, go for it. And here's a grouping of giant Atlantic dill pumpkin. And there's some right there, and it goes all the way in there. But it's quite a grouping of them. And this will grow up the trees, even over the fence, but they're supposed to grow 500-pound pumpkins, but my biggest one was last year. That's when I ended up with the seeds, was 36 pounds. So hopefully it gets a little bigger and climbs right up onto that wisteria there. But here we have a lot of climbing roses. So they're in the tree with the, see the yellow one? That's the male kiwi. And so this tree is dead, but it acts as an arbor for everything else. You see, and I didn't have to build the arbor, and I did kill the tree, but I didn't really want the tree other than for the arbor. I just wanted to do an experiment. And then I put an Italian plum right next to it here, you see, right there. And so I just making like little experiments of my own. So that being said and done, we'll go over and have a look here. This is a long video. It's going to take forever to upload it. Here we have pawpaw. This is pawpaw here. Yeah, there it is there. See that leaf? That's pawpaw. And I grew them from seed, hey, and that's like 10, 11 years ago. I don't suggest to do that at all. Ooh, raspberries are looking good here. But on a more serious note, there's my buddy Mama Bear Yoda. What do you got to say, Yoda? She follows me everywhere. Sleeps beside me. Oh yeah, my little guard. This is my little guard dog. And she is a very good guard dog. Nothing escapes Mama Bear Yoda. If you have a pet, please comment down below and leave that you have a pet in your garden. I want to thank everybody on YouTube that comes to visit my channel. I appreciate you. It's an amazing place. The food forest. Yeah, it's an amazing place. It's very cool. Yeah. And this is the pear tree here that you see in the video. You see there's the grapevine right there. Okay? And it grows up the tree. So I just tied a rope. I moved this pear tree. It was going to be bulldozed. You see the pear tree right there? It was going to be bulldozed. So I dragged this tree home with a couple of students. And we put on the rose and a grape. And then I tied the line onto the tree and onto the grapevine, so it could travel up the tree. You see, that's what you do. So, yeah, that being said and done, And we've got like 4 minutes left, and there's some raspberry. Look at that, hey? And there's some pears. See the pears? Yep. And up there, you can see the climbing rose in the tree. But on a more serious note, this is strawberry verte here, hey, these figs. And they're the first fig to give you a fig. It tastes like strawberry jello. You gotta let it ripen, right? And it tastes so good, like strawberry jello. And they give you a fig right away first, before all other figs, and they're the last one to give you a fig. So I really enjoy this. I saved this one from being bulldozed, and it was interesting, and I've got some kind of bugs or something here. Or I don't know what that is. Huh. Cobweb with some petals on it, maybe. Anyway, there's the fig, and it is delicious. This is my favorite fig, so I made a bunch of clones this year. Yep. So I think, probably go get a raspberry. Oopsie daisy. Oh yeah, there's lots of raspberries around. Look at this. Yeah, look at this, hey? Oh man. Oh my. Pretty good. What do you think, Mama Bear Yoda? Come on, sweetheart. Come on back here. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go, Mama. Come on, Mama. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Atta girl. I didn't have Mama from a puppy. I rescued Mama. She was left in a basement for a couple of weeks before I found her. Yeah, but she was in good shape. Surprisingly, some homeless person looked after them, I guess. So I ended up with them. But I smell something pretty nice over here. Yeah. What is that? Yeah. Ooh, a stink bug. Nature. Look at him go. I accidentally ate one or two over the years. I didn't want to, I'll tell you. But here he goes. He knows I'm here. These are really intelligent, hey? For a bug. Huh. Well, peace and love. War's wrong. Peace and love. That's where it's at. War's wrong.